All right, we're gonna get started right here. I'd like to welcome everybody back. Today, we are just gonna free draw, just like free writing. You just kind of write whatever's on your mind, and you just go for it. In the same sense, we're gonna free draw. So we're just gonna kind of just express ourselves, what's going on in our world, our personal world, right? And I'm just gonna start off with the source, right in the middle here, and this is like an energy ball or energy source, and I'm just gonna make it very simple. Draw a circle in here, and from here this energy starts to flow out just like that, and it's just kind of coming out. I'm just gonna add this kind of energy that's kind of flowing through all that and make these light, interesting curvy lines and wavy lines that make it look like there's energy flowing out there, and get it all in different directions here, and make that flow through, and really just trying to create an interesting composition at the same time, right? Maybe darken in some areas of the lines here, kind of shade that in and add some cool little texture, right? Some dark areas, light areas through your thickness and thinness of your pencil. This is an awesome activity for just kind of, you know, getting some ideas and really just exploring uh, what's on your mind and getting it on paper, or in this case on a digital platform, right? And within this energy now, and this source that is coming from, right, this energy ball or this source, I'm gonna make things start to come out and make it look like it's flowing out, right? Maybe there's music in my life today, right? Who doesn't like music? I'm gonna put some musical notes in here, and again, I'm just kind of free flowing on that stuff, and create that depth, right? So it's all coming from this source, and then it starts coming out, and as it moves towards the foreground or to the side or to the right, it gets larger, right? So I'm trying to keep that and play with all that space that I have, right? And just have fun with it. Just really just enjoying what you can do, and what you're gonna try to do, right? Um, Maybe you want to put your name in there, right? And kind of make that flow out, right? So I got my name right here. I'm gonna put it right here, small Nick, or letter N, kind of making that thing flow, and then the eyes coming out bigger, right? And it's kind of just got this movement, right? And don't put my name, put your name, right? And just have fun with it, right? And the K is kind of really kind of just, let me go back to that C, make it a little bit bigger, and just make it my own, right? The K is really sticking out here. Just kind of get that, and really just playing with lines here, getting that flow to come out there. What else would you want to put in there, right? And just have fun, get that energy out, get that creativeness, and start shading in different areas, right? Start filling in the space, right? One of my favorites I always like to put in right here is just cool, interesting things, right? Add some of this stuff in there, right? Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Got some upside down buildings. Maybe it's not, right? Maybe it's a piano here. I'm just adding this piano right here. Kind of get that going in there. Really having fun with that, right? Right, because I got the musical notes, so I'm just kind of play with that, kind of work that in there, and kind of darken in some areas. That way it pops out. So again, I'm just kind of free flowing, having some fun here, and again, this is an awesome warm up activity if you're a teacher, right? And really just playing with composition and placement and making it look interesting, right? what else can you get in there? You just get all kinds of stuff. Maybe you got some I got my cell phone in there, kind of just coming out from that source, right? So here we go. I'm just gonna add my cell phone in there, and again, it's kind of moving into this space, right? And get that in there. Ooh, yeah, that looks cool, right? Add in a cell phone or maybe an iPad. Looks like get the camera in there, right? And I'm just having fun, getting my creative thoughts on there. You know, maybe you want to add in some other like some scriptures or maybe keywords of like prayer, right? Kind of just floating in there. I think that's kind of happening. I mean, wow, cool, right? Maybe I'm just gonna add in some other interesting lines to create this space, right? I don't know. Again, I'm just free flowing, and I like this abstract type of artwork, right? And just having fun with all that, right? And it's kind of thickening some lines again, right? Shading some areas. Cool, that's coming out really, really nice now. What else can I add in there, right? I can add in all kinds of different things, right? Maybe some just circles that kind of just floating in space there, and make it kind of 3D here. Some coins maybe, right? Just moving into space, right? Different directions, different angles. Wow, look at that. That's kind of cool. Get that going in there, right? And got this movement, right? Bigger areas, bigger spheres, right? I can fill that in when I figure what out. Again, it's just getting it down on paper and just really having a good time, right? And got this abstract art piece where just expressing myself, and there's no right or wrong here, but it's just an awesome time to get what's on your mind onto paper or on a digital format, a platform like this, right? I'm using Procreate. This is awesome. I use Sketchbook, anything that you use, make it work, right? I'm just gonna continue adding these squiggly lines throughout here and kind of just make it work. Wow, that looks cool, right? And just kind of filling in some spots here, right? Yeah, this looks like a code here, right? Get some dots in here, get some. I don't know, it just kind of looks cool when I add in all these interesting things, right? Wow, squiggly lines, right? Again, I'm just free drawing, trying to find out some new ideas, right? If I go bigger to that, right? They're all kind of the same size now. I kind of enlarge it. Maybe get some different sizes in that. Boom. Interesting. It's coming out. It's filling up the space. I'm working with black and white here and just kind of making that thing work there, you know? So having a great old time, right? Kind of make that work right there. This part is a lot of space there. I'm going to fill this area up. Grab another building yeah, that looks cool. Some musical notes there, musical piano, right? So it's really up to you. You have a good time. It's time to free draw, and there's no wrong way to do this, right? But it's an awesome time to get some ideas on there, right? And I can I can start adding color to this if I wanted to, right? And start filling in the space, right? And maybe adding in some interesting colors like this, right? Inside there, right? But I'm just having fun, right? That source. Where does your source of ideas come from, right? Where do you find your inspiration, right? You gotta decide on that. I can't tell you, right? This is your artwork. I'm just kind of getting you started by just start drawing. Really, just start getting in there, right? I'm not gonna use too many colors in this because stick with the color theme, right? Mine is black, white, and now I just added in this red, right? and it just kind of makes it all work. It pops out, right? And you don't have to. You don't have to add in some color if you don't want. But I do, and it just makes it a little more fun, right, to do. So you decide on what you want to do and make it work, right? Well, hopefully you guys had a good time. I can't wait to see your stuff, right? Everybody needs a time to just free draw, get your ideas on paper, get your creativity on paper, and really just express yourself. There's no wrong way of doing this, but just not doing it is not good, right? So you want to have fun, express yourself in your artwork, and hopefully next time you'll join me again as we continue to just get into art and love it, because that's what you do. That's what we do as artists, is create, create, create. All right, you guys have a good day. God bless.